Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and this morning I'm looking at a book from Oxford University Press. It's this book here. You can see the nice title. It's a Guide to National Security, Threats, Responses and Strategies, and it's written by Dr. Julian Richards. That's the back cover, which gives you some idea of the detail and the views about it. It's about 180 pages long. There's an index at the back. It's chapter headings all the way through, but there's quite a useful amount of footnote material available to justify some of the assertions made. The useful thing, which I've found helpful, was the abbreviations at the front, because there's a lot of abbreviation going on at the moment in this particular area of what is a topical subject. And certainly I think within the 12 chapter areas you've got a great deal of information. There's a useful conclusions point right at the end, which is well worth looking at. Whether that helps us that much I don't know, but at least it's a contribution to what's an important area of law at the moment. So the title we've given it is Coping with the Landscape of Threat: National Security Strategy in the 21st Century, a Critical Case Study, and that's what Dr. Richards has produced. Where's the threat, said a former British Prime Minister after the Soviet Union had broken up in 1991. True, the Cold War was finally over, but as recent history has shown, this display of optimism was somewhat premature, even at the time. It was about then that, despite the disappearance in effect of the old Soviet tyranny, other security threats from unexpected quarters began to emerge, culminating in the atrocities of 9/11. So the landscape of threat has subsequently undergone quite radical change, featuring certain developments that have been totally unexpected, such as the Arab Spring. And this guide by Dr. Dr. Richards first assesses the current state of play pertaining to the UK's national security. It then points up future threats and suggests ways and means by which these can be counteracted. It's penetrating and analytical, and we think the guide is, with its logical division into the three parts covering threats, responses and strategies, a good statement on where we are at the moment. Part 3 on strategies is particularly topical, with a discussion, for example, on the case for restructuring Britain's place in the world, and obviously that is what the coalition government is certainly looking at. As one might imagine, there's no one answer to terrorism, either by the states or by individuals, and indeed the list of actual and potential threats to national security is a lengthy one. Let me conclude by saying anybody involved with security issues and any legal implications thereof, from those working in both the intelligence and counter-terrorism areas, to of course those advising the government on policy, as well as researchers and academics, will all benefit from this excellent work from Julian Richards. It's thorough and systematic in its approach to what is a fraught, controversial and difficult subject. So thank you to all concerned for an excellent contribution to what is an ongoing, to use an expression, but very topical issue facing us at the moment. Thank you. Bye-bye.